I've got a question for you. Are you living life, or is life living you? Do you believe the best way to predict your future is to create it? Are you part of the 0.1% who don't dream their life, but live their dream? Do you believe if your goals don't scare you and excite you at the same time, then they aren't big enough? I ask you again, are you living life, or is life living you? Godly intellect, here to help you transform yourself, here to help you reinvent yourself. To God be the glory. This is my year. What you're going through right now is a discovery moment. It is a discovery moment. The stage you're at, the age you're at, the burdens you bear, these are discovery moments. Not moments where you discover how bad life is, but rather how strongly you have been created. Most success shifts occur in decades, not years. Decades. We think about our lives in decades, but we plan our lives in days. Very few people have a plan for this next 10 years. So how can you measure how good was the day if you don't have the decade in mind? Can you measure the success of a year if you don't have a long-term goal in life? Who do you want to be 10 years from now? You evaluate this year, not whether good or bad happens in the year, because you think nothing this year. People are going to die this year. People gonna get sick this year. People are gonna get on your nerves this year. Things are gonna happen to you that's not fair this year. It happens every year. That is life. There will be no magic year where nobody dies. That is a natural part of life. It is painful. I am not minimizing it, but don't let it crush you. There will be no magic years as it relates to life. We need to indulge in the truth. And the truth is, we like to be lied to. That's what makes us lie, because we like to be lied to. And preachers like to be liked. So they say what you wanna hear, then what you need to hear. Then you wonder why your faith doesn't work. You need somebody to tell you the truth. There will be no magic year where everything goes right and everybody likes you and everybody treats you good and everybody treats you right and you get everything you're going after. There will be no years like that. There's always gonna be somebody getting on your nerves. There is always gonna be somebody talking about you. There is always gonna be somebody fighting you. There is always gonna be bad news. There's always gonna be shocking news. And there is always gonna be years that are full of good and bad. So how do we monitor if the year is successful? We monitor it by how close it got us to the decade and the goal we want in the next 10 years. All the other things are distractions. God says, I will take the bad things and make it work for you. You're good if you have purpose. If you have purpose, I will make all things work good for those who love the Lord. Even the bad things, even the things you cried over, even the people who died, even the people who left you, even the people who will forsake you. God says, if you focus on what your purpose, I'd make it good. They'll curse you, and I'll make it a blessing. They'll walk all over you. I will choose you. I'll put you from the back row to the front row, for I am God. Life is too short to wake up in the morning with regrets, so love the people who treat you right. Forget about the ones who don't. And believe that everything happens for a reason. If you get a chance, take it. If it changes your life, let it. Nobody said it would be easy, just that it would be worth it. Sometimes struggles are exactly what we need in our life. If we were to go through the life without any obstacles, we would be crippled. We would not be as strong as what we have been. Give every opportunity a chance. Leave no room for regrets. Life is so ironic to understand, and fully it takes sadness to know what happiness is, noise to distinguish silent, and a broken heart to find true love. Things turn out best for people who make the best out of how things turn out. 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things that you did not do than by ones you did do. So throw off the boldness, sail away from safe harbor, catch the trade winds in your sails, explore, dream, discover. Life is 10% what happens and 90% of how I react. I am not a product of my circumstances. I am a product of my decisions. First, have a definite, clear, practical ideal, a goal, an objective. Second, have the necessary means to achieve your ends, wisdom, money, materials, and methods. Third, adjust all your means to the end. Godly intellectual success, where we are blessed and unstoppable, and we praise by saying, to God be the glory.